On today's show, a game of hide and this guy seeks. Disc golf's curious tale of lost discs. We dive into big bait culture to see if retro lures can really land the big one. And we take a walk in the park in Bluff Country.
Minnesota Bound, presented by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems.
Hi everybody, Bill, Millie, and I welcome you to today's adventure.
This first tale, I'd like to refer to it as Minnesota's most curious recycling program.
A story that starts at a local disc golf course.
Summer sun and a breeze. What a day for golf.
We're at the Preserve Disc Golf Club. This is a pay-to-play venue with 4 courses for, recreational disc golf.
The perfect spot to play a slightly different game. One of hide.
You need a hand?
No.
And this guy seeks.
There's 5 ponds here on the property, and we've incorporated those ponds all into the fairways of the disc golf courses.
Disc golfers sometimes play over the water, and that inevitably leads to wet gear.
Well, primarily probably by people not throwing as accurate as they should.
So, Jamie Barrett gears up to jump in.
Here today to go out and find discs. It's not bad once you get in the water.
There's a lot of discs always in this pond and in this section of the pond.
The people that are playing here can't recover their stuff because once if the disc gets at 4 or 5 feet for shore, it just sinks to the bottom.
Pond muck is gross and stinks, and the only way to find the discs is to get down into the bottom of the pond and, mill around in that.
Jamie mucks his way through his treasure hunt.
Of course, when your bag gets too full, you got to trade that in, loosen the load. I got off course and boy, I found a jackpot. They're everywhere.
Lots of lost discs. Suddenly found.
We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, it's about 30, 32 discs.
Not bad for the first 10 minutes of dive time.
Oh, it's right there on the edge.
I usually average 150, and a good year, it's, 200, 250.
One with a name on it, Tyler, Sammy Spivey. Here's another Tyler. Tyler D. Put 2 discs in the same pond. We'll call JP and get him his Plasma Mayhem back. And I'm sure he'll be happy because this is Viking color pretty much.
Which leads back to Charlie Hutchinson's disc golf shop.
So this is just a stack of stuff that I called this morning.
And Charlie's game within the disc golf game.
I'm hoping that some of these guys will call back. This guy actually donated his disc. He lost it 3 years ago.
So Charlie, the disc golf guy, doubles as Charlie, the disc detective.
Hey Brandon, it's Charlie calling from Gotta Go, Gotta Throw in the Preserve. Jake, it's Charlie calling from the Preserve and Gotta Go, Gotta Throw. Tyler, Charlie calling from Gotta Go, Gotta Throw, and I just tried to return it. This is how a lot of them go. I'm calling from a number that nobody knows, so half of these people are probably like, who is that? Spam.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
But every once in a while...
Hello?
Hello, Jonas?
Yeah.
Someone picks up.
Tour Series Luna.
Oh, is it purple?
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's one.
This is the batch of discs right now that came out of the Preserve, and we have literally contacted every single person on here. I probably returned as many discs as you see here.
Cameron, Casey, and Jack.
they're here.
Come and get them.
Come and get them.
Get 'em.
All this, disc golf's version of a boomerang. Throw a disc away, and eventually it finds its way back.
There's success. It's the culture of the sport, is that, you know, people put their names and numbers on their discs. So we do go through quite a laborious process to try and return as many of them as we can. We just kind of feel like it's our duty to do it because it's the culture of the game.
Kind of cool, but the discs that are not returned actually get sold, and the funds are used to pay for habitat and new trees at the Preserve Golf Club.
Very cool. Coming up next, we hit the water with a founder of a unique Minnesota bait company.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems, Star Bank, Onyx Hunt, and by Crush City.
Now, Travis, you're just house sitting. You can use my Connecticut water for the plants, but that's all, and behave yourself.
Have a great trip and catch some fish for me. It's so crystal clear. Oh, come on, buy a bowl. Don't worry, girl, we'll get you all cleaned up.
Travis!
Ron! Home so soon?
Forgot my lucky lure. You simply can't leave my Connecticut alone, can you?
Connecticut. Even house sitters can't resist worry-free water.
Ron Shera here. I've mentioned before that Star Bank is our bank at Ron Shera Productions. Now it's fair to ask, why Star Bank? Let's count the ways. First, Star Bank is owned by a Minnesota family with Minnesota employees. They know us, we know them. When you call Star Bank, an employee answers, not a recording. Located in 11 Minnesota communities, Star Bank provides all the services a bank should provide. So now you know why we chose Star Bank. We like a bank that cares.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Look at that freaking Bronco bug, baby. Get up in here. Come on.
From a garage in Monticello, Minnesota, to a bait brand that sells out in minutes, we meet one entrepreneur that's taking the fishing world by storm.
In the world of fishing, they say big baits equal big bites. And sure enough, one Minnesota company started making big baits, and sales blew up faster than a topwater bass strike.
The essence of swim baits is big baits, big bites, big fish. So you're not throwing big lures to go out and catch 20 fish in a day. You're going out to fish for one fish, one bite a day. And once you get a taste of it, you can't set it down. It's so fun. It's so addicting.
Due to COVID lockdown boredom, Kyle's idea began in his garage in Monticello with a block of wood from Amazon.com.
Mid-COVID, I lost my job as a wedding videographer, and then I picked up my hobby of fishing, which I've always carried from 2 or 3 years old. And the swim bait came from a small block of wood that I bought off of Amazon. I carved it myself. I just built this out of boredom. It wasn't out of need for income or wanting to build something. It just kind of happened to naturally progress into that, but it really snowballed into and became what is Throwback Swim Baits today.
Kyle's vision wasn't just another lure. It was a feeling he calls throwback.
On an aesthetic side, we're very vintage, we're very retro, we're very throwback vibes. I grew up loving fishing with my grandpa, so just kind of having an old soul myself, I thought we should build a brand based on how, you know, how I was raised and how we feel, and that's really just Throwback.
They call it fishing couture. 10 sets of hands touch every lure before it hits a mailbox.
Every single part of this process is just like infused with love from a person. So when you buy a bait from us, it's not a fishing lure, it's you know, an experience is what we want. So.
But making them swim is the real science.
Getting baits to swim the way you want is an incredibly challenging task because it's a matter of, you know, changing microballoons, which is glass spheres that make the bait float or sink. It's very, very tedious, and you have to be pretty like OCD, which thankfully I am.
Kyle's wife and mom were his first employees. Eventually, his childhood friends became involved in the business.
So every single bait that was made for the last 3.5 years was poured and, you know, created by my mom. So she's kind of my #1 employee, and she was amazing to just have there, you know, through those late nights, through those hard times, and her and Nicolette were kind of like my rock. So we would spend a couple weeks to make 50 to 100, let's say, 2 weeks of work, and then we'd sell them, and they'd sell out right away, and then we'd get right back to work and keep things going. We always talk about when's the bubble gonna pop? But the funny part is we've been saying when's the bubble gonna pop for 4 years, and thankfully it hasn't. So.
Some of these baits are so vibrant in color and out of the ordinary, they've created a lane all their own.
These are pink lemonade bait. It's the fishiest color I've ever fished. Like, it just gets bit everywhere. It's obnoxious, it's bright, it's loud, but it's just become like this icon. And yes, the pink lemonade kind of launched us into this realm of like, wow, I think we can do a lot. I think we can do a lot more.
You may be wondering, why do these loud and big baits attract big fish?
So it's becoming more popular, but the big bait culture is what I like to call it. The fish here just absolutely love big baits. It's like they haven't seen a lure move like that or the size of that, and they're looking up at it, they're just like, what is that? They have to go hit it. They have to go give it attention, so.
We got a fish on!
Proof that sometimes, to catch the big one, you just have to throw it back.
Still ahead, a birding adventure where you least expect. But first, we take a walk in the park close to home.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Nutrisource, Busch Light, Game Fair, and by Totem Resorts, the premier destination for world-class fishing.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. If red touches yellow, it'll kill a fellow. But if blue touches white, it's bush. Light. Head for the mountains.
We'll come back later. Hey everybody, Bill Shirk, the man about the woods, on behalf of Radco Truck Accessories. You know, Radco and I have been partners for more than a decade. Radco is my one-stop shop for everything trucks. Every accessory from all the top brands. And Radco's truck accessory pros are the best in the business. 13 convenient locations throughout the Midwest and shopping online 24 hours a day. Gear up your ride for work and play.
Radco, your truck accessories pro.
This is Game Fair. Lots to see, try, and buy. Events for the whole family and dogs. Plus skills to discover.
High five!
A trick shooter performs daily magic with his shotgun. Go to GameFair.com for more details. Game Fair, 2 big weekends, August 7 to 9 and August 14 to 16 at Armstrong Ranch Kennels in Ramsey, Minnesota. See you there.
Hi, I'm Millie. Yup, that Millie, star of the screen, queen of the field, and a state fair icon. Most days, my schedule is packed. Chasing birds in the morning, fan appearances in the afternoon, and did I mention I host my very own TV show? People love me. A schedule this glam takes some serious fuel. That's why I eat Nutrisource. Their commitment to quality keeps me healthy, energized, and my coat? Softer and shinier than when I was a puppy. What's inside matters, and Nutrisource keeps me feeling like the star I am.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. If red touches yellow, it'll kill a fellow. But if blue touches white, it's light. Head for the mountains.
We'll come back later. Up next, we head south of the Twin Cities to take a walk in the park. We're headed to Bluff Country.
Frontenac State Park is in the transition zone between the prairies of the west and the hardwood forests of the east. And because it's in this transition zone, there's a constant struggle between trees and prairie.
We're kind of a hidden gem in the Minnesota State Park system. We're in the southeastern region that is so easily accessible by so many people. It's close to the cities, it's close to Rochester.
It's really just kind of tucked away. Not a lot of people know about us yet. I love that there's such a diverse habitat here for all the species of flora and fauna.
From savanna, prairie, we have the bluffs, we have lakes, creeks, ponds, streams.
So it offers just a myriad of opportunities.
It's really just a special park in that aspect.
We just made some new acquisitions, and that puts the park acreage up to about 2,500, 2,600 acres.
Our trail system is 13 miles for hiking. We have various difficulties of trails, so because of our location on the bluffs, we have different elevation gains.
So we are at the Indiantiopa Rock, which is a natural limestone arch with a hole in the middle. So Indiantiopa is the name, which stands for rock with opening in the Dakota language. This is one of our most popular destinations. People want to come and see it. I can see why. It is a striking formation.
So this part of the park is our floodplain forest. You have a lot of diversity as far as the flora and the fauna here. The river will flood and the soil will become inundated. The water will come as high as the boardwalk here. So we're at the end of the Sandpoint Trail. A lot of people come down here to check out the beach area. But the end of the point is actually visible from the bluff overlook at the picnic area in the main part of the park. So behind us we see Wells Creek, which runs through the park. The creek is important not only because it brings fresh water to wildlife, it's also important geographically. Wells Creek carries sediments down from the hills that it runs through, and it carries it out to the river, creating that sand point that we were just on.
Birding is really popular in this park. Over 260 species have been recorded in this park alone. We're along a migratory corridor along the Mississippi River.
We have 58 drive-in campsites, 19 are electric. We also have 6 cart-in sites and 2 backpack sites.
We are standing on top of Rattlesnake Bluff. So this is on the westernmost edge of the park. This is a really, really special place in the park. Not too many people know about it, and it's very difficult to get here. You know, when people think of Minnesota State Parks, they think of the North Shore, they think of Itasca, they think of the beautiful parks that we have up north. This is definitely one of the up-and-coming parks in the Minnesota park system.
Closed captioning provided by Radco Truck Accessories.
Minnesota has so many great places for bird watching and for bird habitat.
But we found a spot that is probably not on your list.
When in search of birds to watch, we may think of the old reliables as far as birdie habitat. You know, state parks. A wildlife refuge, perhaps. Even our own backyards. But one location that may not come to mind rests quietly, very quiet, here in the heart of Minneapolis.
Lakewood is really excited to open our doors and invite the community to come and join us for a lot of different events.
Lakewood Cemetery is an urban sanctuary, 250 acres of park-like grounds, and known as Minneapolis's most glamorous graveyard.
It is not just for people who have family buried at Lakewood. That's a pretty common misconception. We get a lot of community members that come and just walk through and enjoy being in the outdoor space.
It all started with Lakewood turning 150 years old last year, and to celebrate, they came up with an Explore Lakewood concept, where anyone can come and explore and reflect in a quiet space surrounded not only by history and art, but some of nature's own feathered treasures. Lakewood got in touch with the vice chair of the Minneapolis Audubon chapter, and the first Cemetery Bird Club began.
Hi, I'm Amy. Who is new to birding? So my mission is to kind of get kids and adults, because once you get the kids, you get the parents usually, excited about birds, because once you are interested in something, you care about it, and once you care about it, you want to protect it. We're going to stay mostly on the road, so just be respectful of where we walk. Birding's all about habitat, habitat, habitat. If you don't have the right habitat, you don't have the birds. Cemeteries are great because it's a lot of open space. There's usually a lot of trees. And, sorry. There's our, yay, turkey vulture! So we can get a lot of, a variety of habitat. If you do see a really large dark raptor in Minnesota, it's probably a juvenile bald eagle. We do have golden eagles, but they're kind of rare. Cormorants. So usually they have a sloppier V than geese, but these guys are really neat and tidy. A blue jay is calling. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Robin. You see all the mucked up grass, and that's actually, there's a flock of wild turkeys in Lakewood right now. And this is a really natural behavior, right? They're digging up, they're looking for stuff to eat. So it seems very destructive to us, but it's just turkeys being turkeys.
The Lakewood birding event sold out so quickly, they now offer it once a month, from April to June, and then again September to October.
I kind of want to create the next generation, or inspire the next generation of conservationists and naturalists. The people who are really going to make that change and care about the planet and about birds and just get them outdoors and excited.
Lakewood and its birds appear to inspire and educate generations, past and present. But above all else, to remember.
Ooh, that seems a little spooky.
Guess you gotta go where the birds are.
I guess so.
Well, that about does it for us. We hope you will join us back here again next week.
In the meantime, remember, introduce a kid to the great outdoors.
Transportation provided by Premier Transportation. Call 1-800-899-7433. To get more Minnesota Bound, including full episodes, go to mnbound.com and follow us on Facebook to keep up with our latest adventures.